with the rooster's call. Dirt beneath these boots, standing tall. Something in the distance caught my eye. Left it all behind, can't tell you why. Each dollar earned burns a little more than the last one did before. Trading sunshine for black gold, selling peace for what I'm told is a better way to live and die. But mama, sometimes I wonder why. Sometimes I wonder why. On and 1 week clear, living fast on shifted gears. Your picture on my dashboard fades. Remember how we used to lay in those fields of summer grain? Now I'm chasing different rain, trading sunshine for black gold, selling peace for what I'm told is a better way to live and die. But mama, sometimes I wonder why. Sometimes I wonder why. Yeah, oh yeah, running through my veins. Letters from back home pile up high, while I'm watching storm clouds gather in the sky. What's the price of leaving simple things behind? Trading sunshine for black gold, selling peace for what I'm told is a better way to live and die. But mama, sometimes I wonder why. Sometimes I wonder why. Yeah, oh yeah, like cold running through my veins. They rolled up in their fancy cars, waving papers and dollar signs. Said they heard about a family shine, been making it since 1929. Wanted me to sign it all away, but some things just ain't for sale. Blood runs deeper than money, that's what my daddy always said. Blood runs deeper than money, can't put a price on what's in my head. Blood runs deeper than money, and that's how it's gonna stay. Each week they came back with more, trying to buy what can't be bought. My grandpa's recipe in that old jar, kept safe through the hardest times. They don't understand what it means to keep faith with those before. Blood deeper than money, that's what my daddy always said. Blood runs deeper than money, can't put a price on what's in my head. Blood runs deeper than money, that's how gonna stay. 7 figures on the table now. 7 figures ain't enough. They say I'm crazy to turn it down. Crazy like a fox. But there's some things you can't measure in dollars and cents. This ain't about getting rich, it's about who we are. Blood runs deeper than money, that's what my daddy always said. Blood runs deeper than money, can't put a price on what's in my head. Blood runs deeper than money, and that's how it's gonna stay. They can keep their money, our family name ain't for sale. This recipe's gonna break. Blood runs deeper than money. Blood runs deeper than money. Got your letter in the mail today. Fancy paper, big city return address. Talking about your corner office view while daddy's tractor's gathering rust. Remember when we fixed that old Ford? Now you won't even touch those tools. Traded mud for marble floors, left me holding down this farm while you climb up corporate doors. Blood ain't always thicker than money. Blood ain't always thicker than pie. Blood ain't always thicker, brother, since you took their side. Sunday dinner's empty on your chair. Mama tries to make excuses still. Your fancy suit don't fit round here, like oil mixed up in water, yeah. Call yourself Jane instead of Jimmy now, like your roots was something shameful, man. Trade your boots for business shoes that done named down in the dirt while you chase them city blues. Blood ain't always thicker than money. Blood ain't always thicker than pride. Blood ain't always thicker, brother, since you took their side. Sometimes late at night, different worlds under one sky. You lost your wife, man, so did I. Pain don't care what side you're on. Sometimes life hits everyone wrong. Just a badge and a beer, two men standing here. Just a badge and a beer, breaking down our fear. Dos hermanos en la noche fría, compartiendo penas, nueva vida. No importa el uniforme ya, la amistad nos salvará. Never thought I'd see the day when a badge would show the way. Past the hate, past the pride, found a brother on the other side. Just a badge and a beer, two men standing here. Just a badge and a beer, breaking down our fear. Breaking down our fear. Breaking down our fear. Old John Deere acting up again. Back 40 needs working. Cursing at these broken parts, sweating in the morning, digging up more than dirt. Yeah, yeah, digging up more than dirt. Something metal down below, digging up more than dirt. Whoa. Red slips, falls in on the hole. Something made a claim. Pull back another scoop of earth. Chest starts feeling strange. Digging up more than dirt. Yeah, yeah, digging up more than dirt. Something metal down below, digging up more than dirt. Whoa. What's that shine beneath the clay? Box of something old. Great granddaddy's buried stash, worth more than this on 10 times over. Breakdown turned to payday. Thank the Lord above. Sometimes trouble brings you luck when you're digging up more than dirt. Yeah, yeah, digging up more than dirt. Something metal down below, digging up more than dirt. Digging up more than dirt. Yeah, yeah, pickup parked in the paint chip bay. Crease-stained shirt, another working day. Power tools piled by the payment plan. Living proof of who I am. They say I should change my ways, but pride runs deep through my DNA. These calloused hands tell my tale, built by brakes that never fail. Straight up truth in motor oil, pure as paycheck, proud as soul. Metal music moves my mind, bolts and blood, the daily grind. Pure persistence powers through what these hands were born to do. Proving points with fixing parts, breaking backs and mending hearts. Breaking backs and mending hearts. These callous hands tell my tale, built by brakes that never fail. Straight up truth in motor oil, pure as paycheck, proud as soul. He's got his crayons, got myself. If I breaks that never fail. Say what you overall. Puritation by soul. Got dirt on my boots and grease on my hands. Been working since sunrise on this piece of land. Y'all can judge me from your fancy glass towers, but I ain't trading places, not for all your powers. These calluses tell my story plain and true, about a life that's simple, yeah, but born and bred pure. What you see is what you get, and I ain't done making you sweat. Mama raised me right, Daddy taught me pride, built this life with sweat, ain't got nothing to hide. Some folks look down from their higher place, but their soft hands never felt an honest day's grace. Yeah, I'm rough around the edges, that's just fine, 'cause at least I know this life is truly mine. What you see is what you get, and I ain't done making you sweat. Yeah, yeah. Oh, tell them how it is. 'cause out here we wear our truth like a crown. Every scar and every mark tells it straight. This is who I am, and man, it feels great. When the sun goes down, I know where I stand. Just a country boy with these callous hands. What you see is what you get. And baby, I ain't done making you sweat. Ain't done, no, ain't done. What you see is what you get. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got my boots caked in red clay dirt, been working since the morning hurt. You judge me from your high-rise view, but I ain't got nothing to prove to you. These hands tell the only truth I need, worth more than any fancy degree. These calloused hands tell my story, been earning my way since I was born to be. Your diploma hangs on polished walls, while I'm out here breaking through it all. Sweat dripping down my weathered face, built this town at my own pace. Every blister earned its place, every scar's got its own grace. These calloused hands tell my story, been earning my way since I was born to be. You can laugh at my jaw, look down from up high, but while you're talking smart, I'm living real life. Yeah, while you're talking smart, I'm living real life. Each morning when that rooster crows, I'm already where the hard work shows. Don't need your validation here, my reputation's crystal clear. Build my life on solid ground, while your words just float around. These calloused hands tell my story, been earning my way since I was born to be. Born to be. Born to be. These hands tell the only truth I need. The only truth, the only truth. Down in the pines where nobody goes, found that old shack with rusty metal roads. Granddaddy left it all behind for me. tradition burns through darker days. Each generation guards its ground where mountain water trickles down. I used to doubt what Daddy said, but now these truths fill up my head. Oh, ancient wisdom in these hills, family blood runs deeper still. Every drop tells a story true, and tonight I'm hearing you. That old copper mountain sings to me. Ancestor spirit running free. I hear them calling out my name. Nothing here to hide or shame. That old copper mountain sings to me. Seven generations of mountain men teaching me what I need to know. The truth flows clear as crystal springs through every vein, through every soul. That old copper mountain sings to me. Ancestor spirit running free. I hear them calling out my name. Nothing here to hide or shame. That old copper mountain sings to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mountain keeps on singing to me.
In my shop, late at night, sawdust falls, things feel right. Got these tools from my dad, best gift that I ever had. Some folks say I'm wasting time living in the past, but my hands know what's true, and that's gonna last. Old ways die round here, in my bones crystal clear. What I built with these hands makes me who I am. Every curve has to flow. Take it slow, let it grow. This soul craft in my blood can't explain, just because. Hey, ah, hey, ah. Hey, ah, hey, ah.
judgmentalize, like I'm some kind of mistake you need to criticize. Well, I've heard it all before, every single day. Boy, you need to change your ways. But there's something in my blood that you'll never understand. Something stronger than your words, something deeper than your plans. These roots run deep into the ground, can't wash away what I have found. My daddy's spirit, my mama's grace, you can't erase this time and place. These roots run deep. Got calluses on my hands, dirt beneath my feet, working this land just to make ends meet. You say I could do better, move on to brighter days, but this soil is where I'll stay. 'Cause there's power in these hills that you'll never comprehend. Something sacred in this life, something time cannot transcend. These roots run deep into the ground, can't wash away what I have found. My daddy's spirit, my mama's grace, you can't erase this time and place. These roots run deep. 3 generations worked this earth before me, and I can feel them in my bones. Their strength becomes my strength, their pride becomes my own. These roots run deep into the ground, can't wash away what I have found. My daddy's spirit, my mama's grace, you can't erase this time and place. These roots run deep. These roots run deep. These roots run deep. Well, listen here, boss man, you push me way too far. Monday morning meeting, telling me what's what. Your fancy tie and briefcase don't make you mean that much. Been breaking my back daily since I was just a kid. Now you wanna tell me how to earn my bid. You sit up in that office looking down on me, Ain't gonna bow down to your rules no more anymore. Been pushing and pulling, now I'm walking out that door. Ain't gonna bow down to your rules no more. Ain't gonna bow down to your rules no more. Half-empty bottle staring back at me. These bar lights show what I don't want to see. Been running from these chains for way too long. Same old bartender watching me tonight. That I'm still fighting what I can't explain, trying to wash away this guilty stain. Every shot I take burns a little deeper. Every truth I face gets a little clearer. You said I'd end up right back here again, but darling, watch me prove you wrong. Devil's in the whiskey, but he ain't gonna win. Ain't gonna win tonight. Been down in these depths, Lord, time and time again. Time and time again. Might be on my knees, but I'm gonna stand. Stronger than the bottle in my shaking hand. Small town talk don't bother me no more. Let them judge me from their side of the door. Got my demons, but I own everyone. Not hiding from the man I've become. The mirror behind this bar tells no lies, shows every battle in these bloodshot eyes. Sunrise is coming, gonna face it head on. These chains I'm wearing will soon be gone. One last pull for all that I lost. Tomorrow's freedom's worth the cost. Devil's in the whiskey, but he ain't gonna win. Ain't gonna win tonight. Been down in these depths, Lord, time and time again. Time and time again. Might be on my knees, but I'm gonna stand. Stronger than the bottle in my shaking hand. The devil's in the whiskey, but he ain't gonna win tonight. Proud and proper people point and stare, like I'm some kind of backwoods bear. 7 deep in red clay soil, callous hands from honest toil, yeah. They can mock my ways, but I won't change, not for their praise. No, your doing just fine. Silk suit saviors come to teach about how my kind should think and speak. But my granddaddy's wisdom brings more true than all their shiny things. Yeah, they can judge all day while I make hay. That's my way. No, your fancy words don't mean a damn round head. Been working this land longer than you've been alive. Your fancy words don't mean a damn round head. Don't mean a thing. This is who I am, and I'm doing just fine. You can take your polished education, your high-rise expectations, but this dirt runs through my veins, and I ain't about to change. Whoa! Your fancy words don't mean a damn round head. Been working this land longer than you've been alive. Your fancy words don't mean a damn round head. Don't mean a thing. No, this is who I am, and I'm doing just fine. Yeah, I'm doing just fine. Ain't got marble countertops, just a rusty metal box. But this place that I call mine, worth more than a dollar sign. They look down their nose at me, think they know what life should be. But I got everything I need, right here where I wanna be. Living in my double wide. Ain't no reason here to hide. No need to apologize. Got my piece of paradise. Living in my double wide. This is my paradise. Friday nights upon my deck, cold beer and no regrets. Neighbors closer than my kin, that's the way it's always been. They can keep their white picket fence, their country club membership, 'cause I found my happiness right here in the simpleness. Living in my double wide. Ain't no reason here to hide. No need to apologize. Got my piece of paradise. Living in my double wide. This is my paradise. Let me break it down for you real quick. Born and raised where the gravel meets the brick. They say we're living low, but my head's up high. Got my own piece of land underneath God's sky. Mama taught me pride ain't in what you own, it's in how you live and the love you've shown. So keep your mansions and your fancy cars, 'cause my heart's at home beneath these stars. Every day I wake up free, living life so honestly. Got no mortgage debt to pay, wouldn't have it any other way. Living in my double wide. Ain't no reason here to hide. No need to apologize. Climb a piece of paradise. Living in my double wide. This is Daddy's yard last spring. Put my paycheck into steel and paint. Neighbors shaking heads when I work late. Just some junk, that's what they all say. Rich kids with their fancy rides, looking down their noses, cracking wise. But they're eating my dust tonight. Yeah, they're eating my dust tonight, watching me win from the sidelines. Daddy taught me how to weld it right. Dollar store coffee keeps me up at night. Every dent tells a different story now. Built this beast to make my hometown proud. Hear 'em laughing at my ride, but they don't know what's deep inside. Now they're eating my dust tonight. Yeah, they're eating my dust tonight, watching me win from the sidelines. That old screaming engines roar. The last three standing need one more. Hit 'em hard and hit 'em fast. This old wreck's gonna make it last. They're eating my dust tonight. Lord, they're eating my dust tonight. They're eating it, watching me win from the sidelines. They're eating my dust tonight, tonight. Out on that dusty drive, people say he's lost his pride. Oh yeah. Rust on the fenders wide, but that engine purrs just fine. She ain't pretty, but she's mine. Been with me a real long time. They laugh when he rolls by, chrome all faded in the sky. Didn't tell where he's been, every scratch beneath the grind. She ain't pretty, but she's mine. Been with me a real long time. Trying to make him change his ways. Said he's living in yesterday. But some things you just can't replace. No, sir, no way. Paint chips falling like rain. never caused him any pain. No, sir. Was more than what they say. Every mile, every lane. Oh, she ain't pretty, but she's mine. Been with me a real long time. Oh, yeah. She ain't pretty, but she's mine. Oh, she's mine.
Oil on my hands, grease on my shirt. You pull up smiling, acting like you hurt. Daddy's car is making funny sounds. Yeah, right, third time this week you've been around. Got your white dress on, sitting pretty near. While I'm under the hood, you're crystal clear. Ain't nothing wrong with that engine, girl, but I'll take my time in this working world. Your daddy's Mercedes needs fixing again. Fix it again, fix it again. You know I see right through your little game. Through your game. But baby, keep on breaking what ain't broken. 'Cause I love watching you roaming. Your old man's talking country club and trust funds, while I'm talking socket wrenches, getting things done. You say he wants you dating doctors and lawyers, but here you are getting engine oil on your shoulders. Got your college degree hanging on the wall, but you're down here with me watching sparks fall. They say grease and pearls don't mix so well, but baby, we're writing our own tale to tell. Your daddy's Mercedes needs fixing again. Fix it again, fix it again. You know I see right through your little game. Through your game. But baby, keep on breaking what ain't broken. 'Cause I love watching you rolling. Kissing by the tool chest. Now he's threatening to put me out of business. But you can't stop this wrench from turning, and you can't stop these hearts from burning. Your daddy's Mercedes needs fixing again. Fix it again, fix it again. You know I see right through your little game. Through your game. But baby, keep on breaking what ain't broken. 'Cause I love watching you rolling. Keep that engine running rough, 'cause girl, I just can't get enough of watching you pull in that driving that Mercedes that runs just fine.
Got my hands in the dirt since I can walk. Learn more truth than any school could talk. Calluses tell my history. Yeah, that's just fine with me. Daddy said, son, hold your head up high. Mama taught me wrong from right. City folk think they know it all, but they ain't seen the sunrise and fall. These fields raise me right. right. They command my truck, my boots, my ways, but I've been working since my younger days. While they were sleeping safe and sound, I was up if the sun came round. Got a wisdom from the morning dew. Hard work's all I ever knew. You can judge me from your high-rise view, but these roots run deeper than you. These fields, hills raise me right. Blood and sweat, day and night. Yeah. And I ain't backing down from this fight. Let me tell you something. Every sunrise taught me patience. Every storm showed me strength. Every harvest proved that faith pays off, and that's something money can't buy. Now my boys learning what I know, watching seeds to crops as they grow. Simple life don't mean simple mind. Those who judge us are the blind. Pride ain't something that you wear. It's in the work and how you care. So laugh all you want, I don't mind, 'cause I know what I left behind. These fields raise me right. Blood and sweat, day and night. These fields raise me right. Yeah. And I ain't backing down from this fight. These fields raise me right. Blood and sweat, day and night. These fields raise me right. And I'm standing tall in these fields tonight. Standing tall, standing tall. Middle, wrong place, wrong time. Screaming siren, county line. Blood on my shirt, can't feel my hand. Praying to God, trying to understand. Clock's ticking slow in this waiting room. Dark space tells me what I already knew. 3 fingers left, but I still got fight. Won't let this break me, not giving in tonight. Kids need their daddy, bringing home that pay. 3 fingers left, but I'll find a way. Wine walls closing, morphine haze. Papers to sign, insurance maze. Little boy's picture in my wallet warm. Daddy's coming home, words I had sworn. Sometimes a man's worth ain't in what he's lost. It's in what he does with what remains. First paycheck back felt like chains, breaking free from all that shame. They said I couldn't work the line no more, but they don't know what I'm fighting for. 3 fingers left, but I still got fight. Won't let this break me, not giving in tonight. Kids need their daddy, bringing home that pay. 3 fingers left, but I'll find a way. Found my place in the shipping yard. Different work, but I'm pushing hard. Every scar tells a story true, teaching my boy what a man's gotta do. 3 fingers left, but I still got fight. Y'all think you got me figured out, but there's more than what meets the eye. Every night when the town shuts down, I slip away without saying goodbye. Out here with my pickup truck, where the pines meet the water's edge. Got more peace in one quiet hour than a lifetime of fitting in. Oh, 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 oh. Let them talk, let them wonder where I go. This water knows me better than you ever will. Out here alone, finally feeling what's real. Daddy always said I was different, never did fit the perfect mold. They want church clothes and small talk, I want mud tires and a fishing pole. Southern man with a rebel heart, they can't stand what they can't control. But these ripples don't judge my soul, and this stillness makes me whole. And let them talk, let them wonder where I go. This water knows me better than you ever will. Out here alone, finally feeling what's real. Look, I ain't asking for your understanding, I ain't begging for your praise. Got my own kind of peace, my own way of standing. Been living like this all my days. Y'all can keep your Friday night lights, your plastic smiles and your small town lies. I found freedom in the dark at night, where the crickets sing my lullaby. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm right, but at least I'm living true while y'all are sleeping tight. I'm out here breaking through. Don't need your validation, don't need your scrutiny. Found my salvation where the water set me free. This water knows me better than you ever will. Out here alone, finally feeling what's real. Finally feeling, finally healing, finally free. You look down at my boots, covered in dust and rust. Think you're better than me, 'cause your hands stay clean and soft. But I got something to say. Working sunrise to sundown, fixing what's broken down. Every engine tells the truth. Got grease on my hands and I'm proud of that. Working man since I was young. Got grease on my hands and I'm proud of that. This is who I've become. Who I've become. Mi amigo Miguel dice: manos sucias, alma limpia. Trabajamos con honor en este taller pequeño. Somos familia aquí. 6 days at the shop, making dead cars talk. Every engine tells the truth. Got grease on my hands and I'm proud of that. Working man since I was young. Got grease on my hands and I'm proud of that. This is who can judge all you want, but at the end of the day, these hands built something real. Got grease on my hands and I'm proud of that. Working man since I was young. Got grease on my hands and I'm proud of that. This is who I've become. This is who I've become.
Let me tell you about a friend of mine, working hard since he was 9. Every morning at the break of day, he's on the engines earning his pay. While you drive by in your shiny car, never knowing who fixed your brakes so far. You turn your nose up when he waves hello, but come running when your engine won't go. Those grease-stained hands built this town. You might laugh now, but you'll come around. When your fancy ride breaks down, remember who's got their boots on the ground. Those grease-stained hands built this town. 6 days a week in the summer heat, while you're complaining about your leather seat. He ain't asking for your gratitude, just stop treating him like he's no good. Cause when the winter storms leave you stranded out, you know exactly who you're gonna call about. Those grease-stained hands built this town. You might laugh now, but you'll come around. When your fancy ride breaks down, remember who's got their boots on the ground. Those grease-stained hands built this town. Y'all can judge from your high-rise view, but when metal fails, you know what to do. Every engine, every broken part takes sweat and skill, it's a working man's art. Those grease-stained hands built this town. You might laugh now, but you'll come around. When your fancy ride breaks down, remember who's got their boots on the ground. Those grease-stained hands built this town. Yeah, those grease-stained hands built this whole damn town. You were sitting pretty having your fun, calloused hands and a beat-up truck. You called it backwards, I called it luck. Every morning before the rooster sang, when the dirt road dust behind me rang, your fancy words don't mean a thing. Cause where were you when the work needed doing? Where were you when the work needed doing? Empty promises and smooth talking, fooling, just running your mouth while I'm pushing through. Where were you when the work work needed doing. Got mud on my boots and grease in my hair, looking down on me like you even care. Said this life ain't worth living right, but I've been earning mine day and night. Your shiny car and pressed up clothes don't tell the story that everybody knows. You can judge me all you wanna do, but where were you when the work needed doing? Where were you when the work needed doing? Empty promises and smooth talking full of just running your mouth while I'm pushing through. Where were you when the work needed doing? Time tells the truth about who we are. Actions speak louder than words from afar. You can pretend you're better than this, but your hands are clean and mine are messed. Every single morning I showed up. Every single day I put in the time. So tell me again how I ain't worth nothing. Where were you when the work needed doing? Empty promises and smooth talking fool and just running your mouth while I'm pushing through. Where were you when the work needed doing? And the work needed doing. Got my backyard bonfire burning bright tonight. 2 acres and a simple house, it feels just right. They say I should want bigger things in life, but peace of mind ain't something that you buy. People always telling me I need to go somewhere, like staying put means giving up on getting there. What's wrong with being right here? What's wrong with living life without the Weekend fishing trips down at Miller's Pond. Fresh air and freedom's all I'm counting on. City folk think I'm stuck in my ways, but I ain't lost, I chose to stay. Some call it settling, I call it home. Found everything I need right in this dirt and stone. What's wrong with being right here? What's wrong Shiny paint and leather seats, think you're better than me. Nose up high when you drive by, bet you never thought you'd see. All that money couldn't buy ya, common sense worth a damn. Now you're standing in your suit and tie, looking like a helpless lamb. Who's the dumb one now? Who's the dumb one now? 100 grand in the ground. Who's the dumb one now? Your fancy ride won't pull you out. Who's the dumb one now? Called me trash last summer's day when my dogs were running loose. Now you're begging for my chains, hell I might just cut you loose. All your friends at country club ain't gonna help you here. Funny how I've rubbed and rubbed the true self. Who's the dumb one now? Who's the dumb one now? 100 grand in the ground. Who's the dumb one now? Your fancy ride won't pull you out. Who's the dumb one now? Ain't karma just a beautiful thing? Standing here watching you squirm. Maybe next time you'll think twice before you treat folks like worms. Who's the dumb one now? Who's the dumb one now? 100 grand in the ground. Who's the dumb one now? Your fancy ride won't pull you out. Who's the dumb one now? Your fancy car and your fast talk ways, think you got me figured out these days. Well, let me tell you something straight and true about this simple life I'm living through. I ain't got much money, but I'm living like a king. Got my freedom and that's everything. Ain't got much money, but I'm living like a king. Can't buy what matters to me. Proud and dirty from an honest day, paycheck to paycheck, but I'm okay. My boots are muddy and my hands are rough, but I've got everything that needs enough. Ain't got much money, but I'm living like a king. Got my freedom and that's everything. Ain't got much money, but I'm living like a king. You can't buy what matters to me. You can keep your country club, your big house and your shiny ride, 'cause I've got something better, something money just can't buy. Pure and
look down at my pickup truck with that smirk upon your face. Think you got me all figured out, but you ain't got a single trace. Hey! You call me crazy, but you don't know what I know. Hey! You think you're saving me, but I'm the one who's free to go. Oh, got dirt beneath my fingernails, worth more than your shiny suit. While you're trapped in meetings all day long, I'm out here planting roots. Yeah, planting roots. Hey, you call me crazy, but you don't know what I know. Hey, you think you're saving me, but I'm the one who's free to go. You're stuck up there in your glass and steel cage, trading sunsets for fluorescent lights, counting hours for minimum wage. Woo! Your money can't buy what I found in these fields I call my home. You're running circles in that rat race while I'm living on mine, living free. Hey, you call me crazy, but you don't. Night is running past the pain down this lane. See those headlights burning bright miles away, night and day. Every driver knows the feeling when the wall starts slowly healing. Brothers of the Midnight Mile. Diesel power, midnight hour, through the rain, once again, moving forward, never backward, all night long, rolling on. Tells a story of the road to morning glory. Brothers of the Midnight Mile. Oh yeah, brothers of the Midnight Mile. Rolling thunder, wild and free. Brothers, watch over me. Brothers of the Midnight Mile. midnight mile.
Still sore. Punch that clock, head outdoor. Got my keys, engine roars. Rain keeps falling, want some more. Mud on my boots, that's how I roll. Been waiting all week to lose control. Get muddy some more. Get muddy. Let it rain. Let it pour. Oh yeah. This is what I live for. What I live for. Lifted high, tires wide, red clay flying. Wild ride, engine screaming through the grounds. Ain't no better sound around. Mud on my boots, that's how I roll. Been waiting all week to lose control. Let it rain, let it pour, let it pour. Gonna get muddy some more. This is what I live for. What I live for. Short old big block, 38-inch wheels, rock crawling suspension. Know just how it feels. Let it rain. Get muddy some more. Get muddy. Let it rain. Let it pour. Oh yeah. This is what I live for. What I live for. Let it pour. Whoa. Let's get muddy some more. Sunrise, boots already covered in dust. Boss man tried to promote him, said he'd clean up real nice, but he just laughed and said that life ain't for me. They keep pushing paper his way. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Try to put him in their cage. Their cage, their cage. Ain't no suit and tie gonna change who he is inside. Ain't no suit and tie worth giving up what makes him alive. No suit, no suit, no tie. No suit, no tie. 20 years on the work site, calluses thick as leather. Call this others tried to tempt him with a view and a raise, but he just shook his head, said, down here's where I stay. The keep pushing paper his way, try to put him in their cage. Ain't no suit and tie gonna change who he is inside. Ain't no suit and tie worth giving up what makes him alive. No suit, no suit, no suit tie. No suit, no tie. Down these backwoods trails I roam, left the static a world behind. There ain't nobody calling now, that suits me just fine. Oh yeah, signals getting weaker with every mile, trading digital chains for a country mile smile. No reception out here, but I'm finally free. Just the pines and the wind speaking straight to me, where the screens go dark and my spirit soars. Yeah, I found what I'm looking for, what I'm looking for, what I'm looking for. Muddy boots and faded jeans tell the tale of where I've been. They can keep their fancy apps, I'll take dirt beneath my skin. Oh yeah, every step I take leads me farther away from their endless noise to a brighter day. No reception out here, but I'm finally free. Just the pines and the wind speaking straight to me, where the screens go dark and my spirit soars. Yeah, I found what I'm looking for, what I'm looking for, what I'm looking for, what I'm looking for. They say I'm off the grid, lost my way, gone too far, but they don't understand. Sometimes peace ain't where they are. No reception out here, I'm finally free. Just the pines and the wind speaking straight to me. Where the screens go dark and my spirit soars. Yeah, I found what I'm looking for, what I'm looking for. Dirt road home, where I roam. Let them stare, I don't care. Found my place, my own space. Far from town, settle down. They can judge all they want, but they'll never understand what makes me feel so free, living here on this land. On the outskirts, on the outskirts, that's where I belong. On the outskirts, on the outskirts, that's where I'm strong. I'm here on my own, far from what they know. On the outskirts of their mind. Simple life, worth the price. Peace of mind, hard to find. My own way, every day. No regrets, no frets. Let them talk all they want about the life that I lead. Don't need their approval to feel free. Thank the good Lord above for this life that I love. On the outskirts, on the outskirts, that's where I belong. On the outskirts, on the outskirts, that's where I'm strong. I'm here on my own, far from what they know. On the outskirts of their mind. Old cabin up here in the pines, where the cell phones don't work and that suits me just fine. Got my garden out back and my rifle close by. While the world's going crazy, I'm just living my life. They say I'm missing out on the digital scene, but I've got everything that a man could need. No signal, no problem, just peace in these hills. Got these Cantonese time-tested skills. Don't need your updates or your social media thrills. No signal, no problem, just peace in these hills. Split my wood in the morning, check my traps for the dawn. Fish are biting by sunset, another day moving on. City folks come up here, but they don't last too long. When the batteries die, they forget how to be strong. They can keep their convenience and their LCD screens, 'cause up here in these mountains, I've got all that I need. No signal, no problem, just peace in these hills. Got these cows and these time-tested skills. Don't need your updates or your social media thrills. No signal, no problem, just peace in these hills. My granddaddy taught me everything I know. How to read the weather, how to make this land grow. Now I'm carrying on what he started back then, living free in these mountains just like he did. No signal, no problem, just peace in these hills. Got these calves and these time-tested skills. Don't need your updates or your social media thrills. No signal, no problem, just peace in these hills. Just peace in these hills. Yeah, just peace in these hills. Y'all come strutting in with your fancy suits, waving papers and dollar signs. Think everything's got a price tag here, but some things you can't buy. My daddy built this place with callous hands, taught me how to bait a hook. And now you wanna tear it down for your fancy views, won't even give it a second look. Been here 40 years serving fishermen, from sun up until dark. This ain't just some rundown shack to me, it's my daddy's heart. You think money's gonna change my mind? You think I'm gonna step aside? This bait shop ain't for sale at any price. Not for your condos, reach into the sky. No sir, not at any price. Remember sitting on these wooden steps, watching Daddy count the till. He'd say, son, we ain't got much to spare, but we got something real. Now your bulldozers are idling outside like vultures circling round, but I got mud and river water in my veins, and I ain't backing down. Every morning at the crack of dawn, old timers still come by with their coffee and their fishing tails. This is where they come alive. You think money's gonna change my mind? You think I'm gonna step aside? This bait shop ain't for sale at any price. Not for your condos, reach into the sky. No sir, not at any price. See that dip there in the counter? Age 5 when I dropped Daddy's tackle box. Every scratch and every splinter tells the story that money can't unlock. First fish I caught off that dock, Daddy smiled so bright, thought the sun came up twice. Now he's gone, but his spirit's in these walls, and I swear I hear him every night saying, hold on son, just hold on tight. Let me make it crystal clear. Everything that matters is right here. You can take your offer somewhere else, 'cause some things are worth a lot more than wealth. You think money's gonna change my mind, change my mind. You think I'm gonna step aside, This bait shop ain't for sale at any kind. Toes reaching to the sky. No sir, not at any price. I see that look you give when I pull up in my truck with Alabama mud. You turn your nose up at my work boots, like somehow they make me less than what I am. Been working since the sun came up, while you were sleeping in your fancy club. What makes you think you're better than me? Got my pride and family. What makes you think you got it right? Look down your nose, but I'm doing fine. My hands are rough from honest work. Your soft palms never felt the dirt. You mock the way I talk and live, but I ain't asking for the things you give. Your money can't buy what I know about living right and taking it slow. What makes you think you're better than me? Got my pride and family. What makes you think you got it right? Look down your nose, but I'm doing fine. My granddad worked this same red soil, raised his kids on sweat and toil. Taught me more than books could say about the price of living brave. What makes you think you're better than me? Got my pride and family. What makes you think you got it right? Look down your nose, but I'm doing fine. Yeah, what makes you think? What makes you think you're better than me? Got my pride and family. What makes you think you got it right? Look down your nose, but I'm still gonna shine. Got your letter in my mailbox today, about my Chevy sitting pretty on display. Just some oil stains on the grass below, but hey neighbor, that's just how we roll. You're telling me it brings the whole street down with your fancy HOA crown. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm lowering your property value, and I ain't sorry about the things I do. My daddy raised me on this patch of land. Now you want me gone? Well, I'm gonna stay. Hell yeah, watch me lower your property value. That's just what good neighbors do. You're my
impress me none. I work hard for everything I've won. You keep sending those complaint forms in, while I'm out here living in my own skin. Now you're threatening to call the cops over grass that ain't been cut in months. Oh yeah! Yeah, I'm lowering your property value, and I ain't sorry about the things I do. My daddy raised me on this patch of land. Now you want me gone? Well, I'm gonna stay. Hell yeah! Listen here, Mr. High and Mighty, this ain't some country club committee. I was born right here and here I'll stay. So deal with it, that's all I gotta say. Hey, yeah, I'm lowering your property value, and I'm damn proud of what I do. My daddy raised me on this patch of land, and I ain't going nowhere, understand? Hell yeah! Dog before dawn, cold metal grip, breathe in the frost, mind starts to slip. Back to the peace that calls me here. Yeah, every morning same routine, while the world sleeps unseen. Something pure in solitude, something more, something true. In the quiet I find grace, far from judgment, far from hate. Nature's wisdom sets me straight. Simple truths I contemplate. Find my way, find my faith. Let them talk, let them say what they will, I'm okay. Mud on my boots, frost in my lungs, pride in my roots, where I belong. Deep in these woods, spirit runs free. Yeah, every morning same routine, while the world sleeps unseen. Something pure in solitude, something raw and something true. In the quiet I find grace, far from judgment, far from hate. Nature's wisdom sets me straight. Simple truths I contemplate. Find my way, find my faith. They'll never know what I found here. Beyond the nose and the sneers, beyond the walls and endless fears, where peace flows like a river clear, and truth rings loud and near. In the quiet I find grace, far from judgment, far from hate. Nature's wisdom sets me straight. Simple truths I contemplate. Find sized me up and made your mind. My jeans ain't pressed, my truck ain't clean, but there's more than meets your eye. Every time I hear that laugh, every side eye that you cast makes me wanna prove you wrong. Gonna make this moment last. You think you got me figured out? You ain't seen nothing yet. Your perfect world's about to learn. What you see ain't what you get. Got dirt beneath my fingernails. Yeah, I work hard in the sun. While you're counting all your dollars, I'm out getting things done. Been down every back road here, built this life with my two hands. Got a mind that's sharp as steel, but you wouldn't understand. Watch that smirk fall from your face when your walls start to cave. Everything you thought you knew gonna change today. You think you got me figured out? You ain't seen nothing yet. Your perfect world's about to learn. What you see ain't what you get. Don't need your stamp of worth, 'cause while you're busy judging, I'm gonna shake this earth. You think you got me figured out? You ain't seen nothing yet. Your perfect world's about to learn. What you see ain't what you get. For your mercy, don't need your stamp of worth, 'cause all your fancy judging, I'm broke as shit. Daddy ran his shine at night. Cops couldn't catch him, try as they might. Mama raised hell in a small town. They tried to break her, couldn't keep her down. Now here I stand just the same. Got the rebel blood pumping through my veins. Can't wash it out, it's here to stay. Got the rebel blood, ain't gonna change. Running wild and free, that's our family's way. That rebel blood, that rebel blood. See that truck with the broken door? That's how Daddy taught me to score. Son, we ain't like them, he'd say. Proud black sheep, that's our way, and I'm carrying on our name. Got that rebel blood pumping through my veins. Can't wash it out, it's here to stay. Got that rebel blood, ain't gonna change. Running wild and free, that's our family's way. That rebel blood, that rebel blood.
You can judge us all you want, but this fire, it burns so strong. 3 generations of raising hell, and we're still standing tall to tell. Got that rebel blood pumping through my veins. Can't wash it out, it's here to stay. Got that rebel blood, ain't gonna change. Running wild and free, that's our family's way. That rebel blood, that rebel blood. Roads keep on calling my name. Dirt on my boots tells the same old tale. Every morning at the factory gate, I see your picture fading away, and I know what you want me to say. But these chains around my heart ain't made of steel. They're made of every little thing that makes me real. The devil I know beats the angel I'll never be. The devil I know is the only thing setting me free. Yeah, the devil I know keeps on holding me down, but at least he feels like home in this dead-end town. Your fancy words don't mean a thing when every dime's tied to these rusty strings. They say the grass is greener ahead, but this ground here's where I make my bed, and I can't shake what's in my head. 'Cause these roots, they run deeper than blood, holding tight to everything I thought I'd give up. The devil I know beats the angel I'll never be. The devil I know is the only thing setting me free. Yeah, the devil I know keeps on holding me down, but at least he feels like home in this dead-end town. Judge me from your high-rise view, but you don't know what these hands been through. Every scar and every broken bone built the man that I've become. Yeah, I know the devil I know beats the angel I'll never be. The devil I know is the only thing setting me free. Yeah, the devil I know keeps on holding me down, but at least he feels like home in this dead-end town. Judge my life from your glass tower, looking down at what you don't know. But I found peace in these old pines, where the wind speaks what's really true. These words no more true than your street These silver suits and empty words can't touch my soul out here alone. Mud and rain taught me more than all your schools ever could show. These words no more true than your streets ever will. These words no more true can't buy what I feel. You call me lost, so lost, so lost, but I am found, I'm found in sacred ground where roots run deep and time stands still. These words no more true than your streets ever will. These words no more true can't buy what I feel. Stars above know who I am, while you're still blind in your cage of lies. In your cage of lies. These words no more truth than you ever will. Early morning grind, coffee black and cold. Punch that clock again, do what I've been told. You look down at these hands of mine, say I could do better, yeah, but I ain't trading what I know for your fancy sweater, no. These scars tell stories that money just can't buy. Blood and sweat and glory built into my life. Yeah, every blister, every muscle burn. These scars tell stories that money just can't buy. Stealing iron rain down on factory floors, breaking my back daily, but I'm asking more. You can keep your desk job, friend, and your clean white hands, 'cause I found my purpose here where the furnace stands. These scars tell stories that money just can't buy. Blood and sweat and glory built into my life. Yeah, every blister, every muscle burn. These scars tell stories that money just can't buy. They say I'm wasting time down here in the rust and ground, but there's honor in these burns. There's pride in what I've learned. These scars tell stories that money just can't buy. Yeah, money just can't buy.
Money can't buy
what these hands built, what these scars earn. Oh yeah. I see the way you're looking at my boots, the way you turn your nose up when I speak. Yeah, I work hard with my hands all day, and my jeans ain't the kind you buy pre-ripped and frayed. You think you got me figured out, but you don't know what I'm about. This ain't no costume party. This is who I am. This is who I am. Ain't playing dress up, honey. Just a simple man. Got my daddy's truck and my grandpa's pride, and I don't need your validation to get by. You can laugh about my accent all you want, but at least I ain't pretending to be something that I'm not. You live your life behind the mask while I'm built to make my last. This ain't no costume party. This is who I am. This is who I am. Ain't playing dress up, honey. Just a simple man. Sometimes I wonder if you're jealous of a life that's lived for real. No fancy games or hidden meanings, just the truth of what I feel. This ain't no costume party. This is who I am. Ain't playing dress up, honey. Just a simple man. Just a simple man. Proud of who I am. Every small town's got its saints and sinners. And honey, I've always been a little bit of both. Mama raised me on Amazing Grace, but the devil's music speaks my name. Got engine grease beneath my nails, and scripture verses I can't explain. The preacher man, he knows my face, says my soul needs saving grace. But when that guitar starts to cry, something wild burns inside. Raise hell on Saturday night, raise my hand Sunday morning. Caught between your wrong and right, living with no warning. Hallelujah, sinner's prayer. Heaven and hell don't seem to care. Now tearing myself into doing what I gotta do. Do what I gotta do. Friday paycheck in my hand, leading troubles back up, and while mama's down on bended knee, Can't deny the fire in my blood, can't wash away this devil's love. Lord above, what should I do when both sides of me feel true?
Raise hell on Saturday night, raise my head Sunday morning, caught between wrong and right, living with no warning. Hallelujah, sinner's prayer, heaven and hell don't seem to care that I'm telling myself into doing what I gotta do. Lord, I feel the soul.
A sinner's soul. Y'all think you're tough with your fancy gear, but I've been living this life for 30 years. When your GPS dies and your phone won't work, that's when you'll learn what survival's worth. Got callous hands and a weathered face, teaching lessons you can't learn in that rat race. So roll them cameras, point 'em my way, 'cause what I'm gonna show you ain't on display. You ain't survived until you survived with me. Out here in these woods is where you're gonna be. Your diploma don't mean a thing when you're lost at night. You ain't survived until you get it right. Get it right, get it right, get it right, get it right, get it right. Them producer folks keep telling me smile, but that ain't how we do things for a country mile. I ain't here to make your rating soar, just teaching what my daddy taught me years before. These skills ain't pretty, but they're tried and true, and they just might be what saves you. So point that lens right at my face, 'cause real life ain't about putting on airs and grace. You ain't survived until you've survived with me. Out here in these woods is where you're gonna be. Your diploma don't mean a thing when you're lost at night. You ain't survived until you get it right. 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 Hey, camera boy, you might want to step back. What I'm about to show these folks ain't for the faint of heart. You ain't survived until you survive with me. Out here in these woods is where you're gonna be. Your diploma don't mean a thing when you're lost at night. You ain't survived until you get it right. 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 your judging eyes can't break me down, won't apologize. Living my way in this tin can palace. Yeah! Laugh all you want, point and stare, crown of rust, proud to wear. Call me trash, watch me shine. Plastic chairs on my front lawn, beer in hand since the dawn. My kingdom here ain't what you choose, but it's all mine, and I can't lose. Name me dirt, call me low, got my throne, put on a show. Call me trash, watch me shine. Nothing, raised up strong, made my castle where I Watch me shine. Watch me shine.
Y'all think you're better than me? But let me tell you something.
Under my nails, dirt on my boots. Working since sunrise, that's my truth. You can judge me from your glass tower, but I've got something you'll never understand. The pride of making it with my own two hands. Dirty hands, clean money. Ain't nothing funny about the way I earn my pay. Your shoe might be pressed, your car might shine, but my callous palms built that assembly line. Keep your fancy degree, I've got my trade. Every blister and scar, badge of honor I've made. Days a week, steel and chrome, busting my back, but I'm never alone. Brotherhood of workers, side by side.